up guys, my name is Blake Moore. Welcome to More Finance, and today we are doing how much money you can expect to make as a weekend Doordash driver. So this is pretty much just going through and showing you how much money you can expect to make per hour if you were to only Doordash on the weekends, because I know that's what a lot of people do. A lot of you guys have regular jobs that you go to during the week and then you just Doordash part-time on the side during the weekends. So we already got our first order of the shift. It's this McDonald's order right here. Pretty good one, honestly. This is the type of orders you see on weekends, the ones that have high payouts and low mileage. So we're on our way to McDonald's right now to go pick it up. Well guys, unfortunately that order did not turn out to be the best because we had to wait in the drive-thru for about 15 minutes. And that's what's kind of crazy, is because that McDonald's is always open. Their lobby is always open. I've been there hundreds of times. Lobby's always open. For some reason today, they just decide, we're gonna have our lobby closed. So kind of weird, but it's all good. I'll know to be tentative to take orders from that McDonald's for the rest of this shift, and we'll move on. Next order of the night, this Cafe Rio order. It's a stack order. Pretty good order, to be honest with you guys. Let's go. Both orders were ready when I got there. That's always the best when it's a stack order especially. Wow guys, that order ended up being better than expected. There was a hidden tip in there, so that was awesome. And now with our first hour in the books, we are at $22.75. Hopefully the rest of the shift is that good, because that would just be awesome. Well guys, we are now at $47.75. We are 2 hours of the way through this Sunday evening shift, and we are doing pretty good. That's an average of almost $24 an hour, which is kind of what I expected out of today. That's right around a good average to make on the weekends. If you can get it higher, that's even better. Sometimes it might be lower. It really depends on the week of the month. This is currently the first weekend of this month, and it's also Labor Day weekend. So because it's a holiday weekend, that could come into play with how much money I'm making, but considering it's not Labor Day itself, then I don't really expect that to have much impact on the amount of money I'm making tonight, to be honest with you guys. Anyway, we just got this Papa John's order to enter into our third hour. It's not a terrible order, honestly. It's $11.75 and it's 10 miles. But honestly, with these Papa John's and like these pizza places, usually there's a hidden tip in there, or sometimes they tip you cash. So I'm willing to take that risk and start the hour off with this order. Well guys, that does it for the shift. The last few hours were honestly really good, and I only had to decline like 3 or 4 orders the entire shift. So that was pretty surprising. A lot of good orders. We ended up making $72.75. So great payout. Now let's go into the finance breakdown. Alright guys, so basically what I'm going to do here for you is go through my entire finance breakdown, and then I will be showing you how much I made per hour of each of our different payouts that we go over. Gross pay, regular job pay, and net pay. So we made $72.75 overall from Doordash, and we worked 3 hours, which means our gross hourly pay was $24.25. We ended up driving 54.7 miles, which gives us a dollar per mile ratio of $1.37. Now, because we drove those 54.7 miles, we get a $30.63 tax deduction, and that's because we get a 56-cent tax deduction for every mile we drive. So that means the total that we have to pay taxes on is $42.12, and if we save 30% of that, that means we're saving $12.64 towards taxes, which is really about 17% of our gross pay. And so that means our total after taxes is $60.11, which means our regular job hourly pay would be $20.87 if you were to compare it to other employee jobs. Now, to get our net pay, you have to factor in expenses as well. And so our gas expense was $7.15, and that's because we drove 54.7 miles, and I know that it takes $65 to fill up a tank of gas for me, so I just did the math that I talked about in the last video, and I got the $7.15 gas expense. And then we have to talk about car savings and car repairs. I've figured out that if you save 5% of your total after taxes, that's usually a pretty good amount of money that you can put towards a new car, and also for any repairs that you need on your car, like oil changes, changing your tires, changing your brakes, different stuff like that. So just from this shift, 5% would be $3, so not a big car repair expense for this shift, and we get our total expenses, which is $10.15, which means our total profit that we made after all expenses was $49.96. That means our hourly net pay was $16.65. So that's the amount of money that we actually get to keep and put in our bank account, save up, do whatever we want with it. Go buy Starbucks with, go buy McDonald's. You can do whatever you want with that net pay. Anyways, hopefully that breakdown was easy to understand. Comment down below if you have any questions. I'll answer them to the best of my ability. If you have any further questions, you can always consult with a tax professional and get your true total for the amount of money that you're going to have to be putting away towards taxes, because it varies person to person how much you write off, and also it varies state to state because each state has its own different income tax. So just make sure if you're doing anything like that, consult with a tax professional. Don't just listen to some guy off of YouTube. Anyways, with that said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a like, and also hit that subscribe button if you enjoy my content. And also, if you want to see even more content from me, make sure to go check out my other channel, Doordash Driver Reacts. The link for you will be down in the description, so you don't have to search it on YouTube. You can just go down to the description and give that link a little tap. It'll send you right over there. Go subscribe. And as you guys know, you're the best subscribers in the entire world, and I'll see you guys next time.